Just made it out to Carrollwood Country Club here, and I'm going to test out these 4 GPS watches. We've got the ULT-G from TecTecTec, the shotscope V3, the Garmin S62, and the Canmore GPS watch. I want to check out each one of these, which one's more accurate, which one feels better, which one looks better, and which one you should put on your wrist. I've got a special guest here on today's show. My son Lucas is here with me. We dressed alike, we're twinning, so about to have some fun, buddy? Yeah. Now, each one of these is in a little bit of a different budget category. You've got anything ranging from about $100 all the way up to $500. So that's also going to be in our review here to see which one is right for you.
Can I tell them the watch I like?
Yeah, which one do you like?
I like this one.
That's your winner? The V3 shot scope. Okay, cool. That's Lucas's winner. All right, so each one of these is giving us a little bit different distance, and that is interesting because I thought maybe they use the same satellites, but they definitely do not. We've got 481 to the middle on the TecTecTec, 484 with the Garmin, 482 with the shot scope, which is falling off my hand, and Canmore is showing us 477 to the middle. So each one of these giving us a little different readout to begin with. Interesting. As you can see, we're standing here at 485. All right, so after our drives, we're looking at 256 to the middle, 257 and 258, and 255. I can see the 250 just up there ahead of me. I'm probably 6 yards from that, so I'd say whatever says 256 is dead on, probably the Canmore, I guess. That's the dead on accurate to the middle. Get a little closer. There you go. Yep. Nice! Good shot, dude. All right, so I've got my Old Faithful here, rangefinder. We're gonna make sure we get the right distance. This should be pinpoint accurate, and it's saying 141 to the flag. I know the flag is basically in the middle of the green. This one is saying 138 here on the Garmin Approach. The TecTecTec is giving us 137 to the middle. The Canmore is also giving us 137. And the shot scope is giving us 135 to the middle. Maybe that pin is in the back if they're all saying that. Almost. Woo! We're going to take a break from the playing test just to give you an idea of how long it takes to get these watches started. It takes some time for these watches to find a satellite and get you to the point where you can play. Now with any watch, I recommend that before you hit the first tee, you do this. So when you step out of the car, hit the satellite button. I started with the TecTecTec first and I worked my way down the line. As you can see, the Garmin was the first to catch the satellite. And in general, I was playing quicker with the Garmin than any other watch. It's going to ask me there what courses I want to play. I chose the Cypress course, which I was playing that day. Asked me if I wanted to keep score, which I then clicked yes, I do want to keep score. And then it asked me what tees I wanted to use. I chose the white tees, and you see that beautiful map from the Garmin load, and I can see the course overview. The TecTecTec on the left just fired up. That was number 2 in terms of speed, which was nice to see. So I chose my course there by pressing a couple buttons on the right-hand side, and my distance was there. Number 3 was the Canmore. The Canmore fired up. And as well did the shot scope not far after that. Because I started the Canmore before I started the shot scope, most likely they're about the same. But in general, the Garmin is going to be the winner here in this test of which watch can get you playing the fastest. And the other one is probably TecTecTec, followed by shot scope and Canmore. All right, let's go back to the course. Well, let's first get a distance with what we know is correct to the pin. And I've got 141 to the pin, 141. So it should be closer to the longer number, I would think. So on the watch, on the TecTecTec, we've got 130 to the middle, 150 to the back. So that's right in that range. That's where I'd expect it to be. The Garmin also giving us 131 to the middle, 146 to the back. Now that's interesting since it's the same green, but for some reason, well, now this is updated to 130, 149. We're at 131, 146. If we're looking at our Canmore here, we've got 132 to the middle, so a little more than all of them, and 150 to the back. but again, pretty accurate. And we've got the shot scope, which seems to say 127 to the middle, 147 to the back. So of all of these, this is not even close. And I just want to make sure we're on the same hole, and we are. It's saying we're on the second hole, par 4, which is correct. So for some reason, the shot scope not giving us the correct distance there. Drawn in there, nice. Might be a little short. Well, it's up there. Lucas is teeing it up here in the fairway. Oh, good. Got it up in the air. All right, we got like 25 feet for birdie. Oh! Oh! Next part of the video, I'm going to talk about just overall feel on the wrist and quality of materials. First here, we've got the TecTecTec. To me, this is going to be the worst feeling. If you look at the rubber here, it's very stiff. All the other watches have nice soft rubber, but the TecTecTec's got very stiff rubber to it. Also, just in terms of the aesthetics, this would not be my favorite. At the same price point, you're getting the Canmore. Both of those watches are priced at $99. And if you look here, you can see this rubber is nice and flexible. It actually has this kind of pattern here, which is very cool. It's got some colors, which make it kind of cool. And to me, this is just a pretty visually appealing watch. I like the 3-button design here. And the way this charges too, the charging cable that's used for this particular watch is much nicer. It's magnetic. And so for $99, I feel like you're getting a much better looking and stylish watch. Moving up the line in terms of cost, we've got the shot scope here. This was Lucas's pick, and you saw him say that this is what he liked the best. It's also got one of those clippy chargers, which I don't really love. In terms of aesthetics, the other thing I probably don't love about this is the band is very like chunky. As you can see, it's about almost the same width as the watch face. So to me, I really don't like that. Also, for some reason, the way this actually clips on, if you see this, it's backwards. Almost every other watch I've ever used, that part, the little clasp part, is on the other side. Look, so I'll pick up the Garmin here, in fact. You can see on this side you've got the clasp. On this side you don't. It's on the bottom side of this watch. It's just very strange to me. The profile is about the same as the Garmin's, but maybe slightly thinner. There's the Canmore profile there, so you can see the difference, about the same. But I don't really love the aesthetics of this watch, to be quite honest with you. Also, this is like a sticky type of rubber. And I don't know if you can see, but there's like dust and particles on there that kind of get stuck to this. So I would definitely take the Canmore in terms of looks. But by far the best looking, and of course you're paying for it, is the Garmin. I mean, this rubber, beautiful, flexible, it's like soft, doesn't have that same sticky feel to it. The clasp is really quality. The screen is obviously beautiful, colorful. I'm actually going to pull up a course here so you can see. Just going to hit a couple buttons here so you get it there. You know, you've got the full course graphics there. You can do so much more with this watch, obviously, but again, you're going to pay for that. Now, if you want to see all this watch can do, I've got a number of reviews on the Garmin. I'll put one of those right now up top in the corner so you can click right there. But just again, in terms of looks, I mean, I would go out on the town with this one and maybe this one. Okay, maybe the Canmore, but that's about it. I definitely would not be wearing the TecTecTec, and the shot scope to me is more of a tool watch. It's not really about, I wouldn't wear this for aesthetic reasons, but it does do some pretty cool things in terms of features. The TecTecTec just is not going to be there for me. All right, so now it's time for us to make a decision on what we're going to purchase, and price has to come into play there. So the Garmin there, as you can see on Amazon right now, is priced at $499. It has the most features by far. Definitely check out the Garmin S62 videos that I've made if you want to see those features. But by far, this would be my number one choice on buying a smartwatch for golf. Number two would actually be the Canmore. It's a very value-friendly option at $99. It has the aesthetics, and it seemed to be the most accurate on the course, as you probably saw. So between all of those things, that would be my number 2 choice of the bunch. Coming in at number 3 would be the shotscope, which if you do have the tracking bands attached, you can actually take a look at your stats, which is very cool. And that comes in at a much lower price point than the Garmin. So for that fact, it's very nice, but I don't love the aesthetics. So that's my number 3 watch on the list. And finally, we've got the TecTecTec, which does the basics right, and it's a good, solid watch. However, between the fact that I don't like the feel of it on my wrist, I don't like the aesthetics, that is my number 4 choice, but still a very good option. If you have this watch, you should be proud. Hope you enjoyed the review, guys, and I hope you come back for another edition of Let's Play Through.
Nice.